In this session, you'll learn how to schedule a courtesy vessel safety check at no charge with a qualified U.S. Coast Guard auxiliary or United States Power Squadron's member, serving as a vessel safety examiner.
You'll learn how a vessel safety check will improve your understanding of the purpose of marine safety equipment and how it applies to federal, state, and local regulations.
And you'll learn how your experience with a vessel safety examiner can not only help ensure that your boat is safe from bow to stern, but also add to your enjoyment of boating.
What problems are we trying to avoid? Not having proper numbering, registration, or documentation for your boat, failing to have required life jackets on board,
not having proper equipment to make visual distress signals from your boat,
failing to have necessary fire extinguishers, ventilation systems, or backfire flame arresters,
not having a sound-producing device or navigation lights,
failing to have a pollution or MARPOL placard,
and where applicable, not having a compliant marine sanitation device,
failing to have operational navigation lights,
and overall, not maintaining your boat in safe condition, including a deck free of hazards, a clean bilge, as well as electrical, fuel, and where applicable, heating and galley systems properly secured.
So how do we do it right? First, call 877-875-6296 or visit www.safetyseal.net to contact a local vessel safety examiner and schedule a vessel safety check.
Next, ensure that your boat's registration number is properly displayed in block letters, contrasting with their background, at least 3 inches high, on the forward half of both sides of your boat, with spaces between the numbers and letters. And have your current registration document available.
Be sure there is a U.S. Coast Guard approved life jacket in good condition, unpackaged, and readily available for each person on board. Pay special attention to proper sizes for children, and don't forget pets.
If your boat is 16 feet or longer, also make sure a U.S. Coast Guard approved throwable flotation device is immediately available.
And have the appropriate mix of equipment for making visual distress signals, including in-date pyrotechnics for day and night, as well as non-pyrotechnic devices.
Learn whether one of the 5 conditions applies that will require you to have one or more, and which type, of readily accessible fire extinguishers on board.
Find out whether your boat must have a powered ventilation system or backfire flame arrestor.
All boats must have a sound-producing device, horn, whistle, or siren, capable of a 4-second blast, audible for a half mile, and larger boats may also need to have a bell.
All boats must display navigation lights between sunset and dawn, and in addition to port red and starboard green bow, and white stern running lights, an all-around anchor light.
Boats 26 feet and longer need to have pollution and MARPOL placards, and installed toilet facilities must be equipped with a type of marine sanitation device approved by the U.S. Coast Guard.
Boats over 39.4 feet need to have a copy of the navigation rules, and all boats must meet state and local requirements.
Your deck should be free of hazards and your bilge clean and dry. Electrical systems should be protected and insulated, and fuel systems leak-proof and, where applicable, heating and galley systems properly secured.
Your vessel safety examiner will also discuss marine radios, dewatering devices, anchors and lines, first aid kits, accident reporting, insurance, nautical charts, navigation aids, fuel management, environmental factors, boating checklist, safe boating classes, and other relevant topics.
With preparation, your boat will pass its vessel safety check and you'll be awarded a decal to display on the port side of your boat to the aft or rear of your registration number.
Having a vessel safety check will help identify and correct safety issues by ensuring that your boat meets federal, state, and local requirements, expose possible equipment defects, and forestall costly breakdowns, enable safe boating practices, avoid accidents and injuries, and provide a better understanding of the use and care of your marine safety equipment.